I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. Romans 8:18. Read that again, slowly. These words aren't just a comfort, they are a declaration. They are a lens through which we are invited to see every hardship, every loss, every dark night of the soul. Paul, the man who wrote these words, wasn't a stranger to suffering. He was no detached philosopher, theorizing about pain from a distance. He lived it. He was beaten, imprisoned, shipwrecked, betrayed. He faced hunger, thirst, danger, and loneliness. And yet, he says it with conviction. Our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. This isn't denial. This isn't spiritual escapism. This is a man who has seen both suffering and hope, and he tells us beyond all doubt, what's coming is better. So much better, in fact, that it makes the pain now seem weightless in comparison. That doesn't mean the pain isn't real. It is. Some days it feels like too much to bear. Grief that feels like it might never lift. Questions that go unanswered. Silent seasons that stretch on and on. But Romans 8:18 speaks to that pain and reframes it. It says, what you feel now, no matter how heavy, is not the end. There's more. The suffering of now is not the full story. And when glory comes, when God completes what He started in us, it will all make sense. We will see clearly. We will understand. You see, Paul wasn't just writing about physical suffering. He was writing about the human condition, about all of creation groaning under the weight of sin and brokenness. He knew what it was to ache for something more. He knew the soul's cry for redemption. And that's why this verse matters so much, because it tells us we are not alone in our pain. Even creation itself groans, waiting for renewal, and we too groan inwardly, longing for that day when we will be made whole. It's easy to feel like this life is all there is, to get so caught up in the moment, the trial, the pressure, that we forget the bigger picture. But Scripture keeps calling us to lift our eyes, to remember that eternity is real and it's coming. Glory isn't just a distant abstract idea. It's the very presence of God. It's His beauty, His justice, His joy, His peace, fully realized in and through us. And it's worth waiting for. Let's use an analogy. Imagine a woman in labor. Every moment is filled with pain. She wonders if she can make it through. But when the child is born, the pain gives way to joy. That's not to say the pain wasn't real, but it had a purpose. It was leading to something beautiful. Or imagine a potter working with clay. At first, it's shapeless, messy. But every pressure, every spin on the wheel, every cut is intentional. It's shaping something useful, something beautiful. This is how God works with us. Even our suffering is not wasted. It is shaping us for glory. Romans 8 continues with even more promises. It says that we are adopted as children of God. It tells us that the Spirit helps us in our weakness, that God is working all things together for good, that nothing can separate us from the love of Christ. This is the foundation that makes verse 18 so powerful. It's not a standalone promise. It's rooted in the whole redemptive story of Scripture. So when you're in the middle of the storm, when the diagnosis comes, when the friend walks away, when the silence of heaven feels deafening, you can hold on. You can say with Paul, this is not the end. Glory is coming. It's okay to cry. It's okay to ask God why. Even Jesus did. But don't let the pain define your future. Let hope write your next chapter. Let glory frame your perspective. Because one day the waiting will be over. The brokenness will be healed. What is hidden will be revealed. And you will see that every tear was noticed. Every ache mattered. And every trial was preparing you for something greater. In 2 Corinthians 4:16-18, Paul writes, therefore we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. This is the same message. Suffering is temporary. Glory is eternal. So how do we live in light of this? We endure. We encourage one another. We fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. We choose not to give up, even when everything in us wants to. We remind ourselves again and again of the truth. Glory is coming, and it will be worth it. And this glory won't just surround us, it will live in us. We will reflect God's beauty. We will shine with His love. We will finally be home. So, friend, don't quit. Don't let the weight of now crush the hope of forever. You were made for more than this pain. You were made for glory. Romans 8:18 is a whisper from eternity into your present. It's the voice of God reminding you that He sees, He knows, and He's coming. And when that day arrives, you won't regret a single step of faith. You won't look back and say it wasn't worth it. You'll say, with joy, it was always worth it. Because the glory that will be revealed in us will make every suffering seem small by comparison. And that, my friend, is the promise that carries us through.